I've been betrayed by many people, shunned by women, persecuted for my political views, sabotaged. I'm a victim of organized harassment by the government, by law enforcement, the military, secret societies, intelligence agencies, universities, education, mental health, which is key in this. They like to play out people who are victims of government stalking, and anyone who's looked into it at all quickly comes to the conclusion that mental health benefits the most from this financially, and well, as far as directly financially, because people go to the mental health. Everyone else who's being talked about benefits more in a roundabout fashion by keeping themselves from being exposed. And there's a whole lot of other groups. I'm going to put them in the comments who have been a part of this: gangs, political groups, etc. So, real briefly, I want to touch on IQ tests. There's three major arguments that white people make and whitewashed people make, and as a result, blacks, Hispanics, and Arabs, for the most part, are the main groups who suffer from these ignorant arguments. And most other races and ethnic groups are whitewashed. And Native Americans kind of fall in the same category as Hispanics. Anyway, they make the argument that grammar makes someone more intelligent, which is absurd. They come from homes and environments where people value grammar more, so they're simply more exposed to it. They argue that the IQ test, which directly draws from the ideas of the education system as to what makes someone intelligent. They ask you the kind of questions you see on SATs and private exams at private schools and summer schools, which more white people and whitewashed people and whitewashed households attend. And the last argument they make, which is probably the most diabolical and sinister, is that financial success makes one intelligent. When anyone who knows anything about sociology or economics knows that the richest people and the people who tend to have money tend to be the most selfish, the most indifferent, the most petty. They cheat. A lot of these so-called Jewish inventors really didn't invent anything. There's even articles about Einstein stealing ideas. So, every argument that you hear whitewashed people and white people make about intelligence is absolutely preposterous. Now, personally, I could have been very financially successful if I wanted to. But since I had a higher morality, I chose not to be. I chose to be a political activist, and I've suffered financially as a result. I scored rather high on the IQ test, above 150. On the last one, the lowest I've ever scored is in the 140s, and this inconsistency also shows the lack of accuracy of the IQ test. And I'm pretty much out of time. They're going to cyber attack me, so I'm going to have to end it there. I'll explore more in the comments in the description. Thank you.